Beautiful panoramic shot there of the Gateway Arch looming high over Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, it's the home opener for the 2016 season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 St. Louis Cardinals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers, as Ron Renicky has his guys lined up like this. Derek Lowry will be on the mound to face them, and if he's going to be successful against these hitters, he's going to need to keep the ball down in the strike zone without question. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Gene Segura will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
And they've been as hot as anybody in the league recently. So all they need to do is keep playing the way they've been playing, and you have to say they stack up with anybody in baseball. Yeah, a nice job there going the other way with this ball. This is something that they're going to need to do, and he's on base with a leadoff single to start the ball game.
Omar Infante to stand in as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead.
Well, that didn't take long. You get the leadoff single to start off the game, and then you follow that up with a 2-base hit. They're already on the scoreboard, just 2 batters into the ball game.
Ryan Braun will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. McGuire is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
This is a gift right here. He can't make up his mind whether to go after this pitch or not, so he does the worst thing you can do, which is go for it halfway. This turns into an easy little check swing liner over to first.
Here's Aramis Ramirez as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. He's set. Now the pitch. And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, they just kept going away, 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 and then finally he just said, I might as well hit it to the opposite field. So that's a great approach right there, and it nets him a base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Here comes the 1-0. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Ready now on 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Two pitch on the way. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, a good job there to drive in their second run of the ball game, and that doubles what they were able to put together last time out. So you figure a good night's rest did these guys some good.
Carlos Gomez will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike one.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
First and second now, 1 man out. He waits. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And that's through, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Juan Francisco will stand in with a golden opportunity to open this thing up early on. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
from the stretch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, he's been patient here with the bases loaded, but he's backed himself into a corner now.
Pause, now the pitch. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
A big pitch here, 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
These are the at-bats that stick with you for a while as a hitter. First inning opportunity, bases loaded, winds up striking out. He'll have a few more chances yet to come, but he won't have any that are better than this.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Let's go, Redbird! Redbird!
The 1-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
2 out, bases loaded. Now the 2-0 home. A ball hit hard to the left side. That's in there, base hit. 1 run is scored. Now the relay home, and it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so 1 run's across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. So they pick up 3 runs on 6 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Brewers 3, the Cardinals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll square off versus statistically one of the best starting pitchers in postseason history, the former Cy Young Award winner left-hander Cliff Lee. And there you see a look at the defensive alignment behind him for the Brewers. Matt Carpenter will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Cardinals, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, and they were home for just a short time before heading right back out on the road again. So it's been a lot of packing and unpacking recently. That's the life of a big league ball player.
Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now. The 0-2 now from Lee. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Here now is Alan Craig. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And you can forget about trying to set up a guy. That's 5 pitches, 5 strikes.
Now here it comes. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Michael Lee will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
Lee ready with the 0-1. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
The 2-2 now from Lee. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Cliff Lee leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Leading off for the Brewers, the pitcher number 33, Cliff Lee.
First pitch coming. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
Fouled straight back. Here it comes. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, and the one silver lining to that tough first inning, at least he gets the pitcher to start the second, so he's able to get this inning off on the right foot.
Gene Segura will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. And here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The next pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
3 straight strikes to the first hitter in the inning. 3 straight balls now to the second.
1 out, nobody on. Now the 3-0 offering. Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there. Now
the 3-1 pitch. Had a good 3-1 cut, but he misses the splitter. 3-2 now. Three and two, here it is. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, quite a turn of events here. He goes from in the driver's seat, 3-0, to falling victim to the strikeout. And in hindsight, you go back to that 3-0 pitch, and I got to believe he wishes he was swinging.
Omar Infante to stand in. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
One 0 on the way. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Now the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And you know, with that fella waiting on deck, if you believe in protection in the batting order, this guy is going to get something to hit right here.
Here's the full count offering. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes now to Infante. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Mark McGuire will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Mark McGuire.
First pitch on its way from Lee. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Here's Lee now on 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Yeah, good eye.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. .30 is on the way. And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often. When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. If nothing else, it's a good first step towards trying to get back in this ball game.
Yadier Molina will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first offering. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Comes set, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 from Lee. Lined hard to center field. And Molina's aboard a base hit.
And even though they've been out hit by 5 so far, this is still just a 3-0 game. So they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
Curtis Granderson will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls.
Stay clear of the DP.
First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
He's ready now. The pitch right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Comes set, now the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Now the 1-2. A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. A big pitch here, 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
First and second, nobody out. You think you're in a great position to do some damage here in this inning. And then, the one thing that you could not have is the double play, and that's exactly what you get.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
The 1-0 home. This is hit sharply to the left side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
That's a good at-bat right there. He comes through with the 2-out RBI to make sure they get something out of this inning after that double play nearly wiped things out.
Mark Ellis will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch coming. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Come on, Cardinals, let's go.
Has a look, now the pitch. And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike. One on the way. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Now here's Lee on 3-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and it's dropped. And that'll almost certainly go into the books as an E3.
Well, let's watch this. I don't know quite what the problem was. It just sort of looked like he clanked it over there. And yeah, sure enough, the throw's right there. He doesn't close the glove around it.
Stepping in now, Derek Lowry, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
Come on, Cardinals.
From the belt, the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's just going to go right on taking pitches. You have to throw strikes here with 2 outs, especially when you've got the pitcher up there.
Now Lee readies the 2-0. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Lee with the 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
The 3-1 homeward now from Lee. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Matt Carpenter. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Brewers 3 and the Cardinals 2. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps forward to get things started here in the Milwaukee half of the inning. Now the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in, and see if they can't get you some more.
Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Huh. Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up the plate, no doubt.
1-1 pitch on the way. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ready with the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Here he comes on 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The next 3-2. And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Here's Aramis Ramirez. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Get out of here, Brewers.
Now the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
The 1-2 with 1 away. Misses, ball 2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Here he comes on 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
And he's feeling it out there now. I mean, that is 5 straight guys that he struck out now. His defenders may as well come on into the dugout and take a break because they're not even needed out there now.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Now here it comes. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. The 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1. Ball 3.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Here he comes, 3-1. Ani bailed him out with a swing, 3-2 now.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
Full count offering on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. 3-2, here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Up with it is Ellis. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're up 3-2. Alan Craig makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Left fielder, Alan Craig.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Now here's the pitch.
Come on, rip it anything close.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Here we go on an 0-2 count. All you have to do is start that thing right down the middle of the plate and then just let it work its way in. Hopefully get a swing through or maybe even a shattered bat.
1-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
And you can see he is none too happy about that last call. I think he's saying it was low, and, well, now I know he was saying it was low. But, you know, you can't show up an umpire like that. He may have just cost his guys another inch or two on close calls.
In now, Michael Lee. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0.
Here we go.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
2-0 count, the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he gets him to lift one into shallow center field. Gomez comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off and he makes the play easily.
Mark McGuire will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still a 3-2 ball game. Carlos Gomez will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Center fielder number 27, Carlos Gomez.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Right
1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Here's the 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That's 3 straight pitches, all over 100 miles an hour. If he throws a changeup for a strike here, that guy's got no chance.
Let's win, Cardinals!
Here comes a 2-2. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Lee is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Standing in now, Juan Francisco. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And the pitch. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. A 2-1 offering. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance.
Get the candy here.
The pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Come on, let's get you out here.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
The 2-2. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Carpenter is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Brewers lead this one 3-2. Yadier Molina will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Grounded foul off to the right. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. 1 away.
Center fielder, number 3, Curtis
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Curtis Granderson. First pitch on its way from Lee. Oh, he got his fastball that time as this one sent into right center. That's a base hit. stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. Johnny Peralta will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. First pitch to him. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. But a good job of staying with it as he throws his man out.
Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you, if I had a base hit taken away by a runner getting forced out by an outfielder, well, you'd have to put a straitjacket on me because, you know, I didn't get many hits. That's just a really bad read right there and a real waste of a base runner.
Into the box now, Mark Ellis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Here's Lee now on 1-0. 2-0 now.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind this guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now the 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Come on!
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. The 3-1 homeward now from Lee. Got his pitch on 3-1, but this is a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cliff Lee will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Pitch on the way. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Now here's the pitch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Boy, you talk about a guy getting himself in a groove. How about 10 in a row he's retired now? He's just making it look easy.
Gene Segura will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
The 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Here comes the 2-0. Splitter is right there, so he climbs back to 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. Fouled back. Here's the 2-2 offering. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Now another 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Three runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Look at the stop. Oh, too late on the throw, but that is what you call a major league effort just to make that one close.
Nearly a great play down there at third base. In fact, it was a great play just to dive and get a glove on that ball, but we knew he was going to have a tough time getting up and throwing this guy out, and that throw gets there just a little bit too late.
Omar Infante will dig in. He had an RBI double back in the first inning of this one. Here it comes now to Infante. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
1-0 pitch now. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. To Ellis for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Peter Borges will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Peter Borges.
And Lee will open the at-bat with a good changeup there for strike 1. Lee ready with the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and chopped towards first. Knee high, he barehands it. And he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman,
Matt Carpenter will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now here's the first pitch. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 from Lee. Now this ball is also swung on and also hit on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
left fielder number 21,
Alan Craig will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
.0 on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Now the 1-1. Here's Craig with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 3-2. Robert Rivera will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
18, Robert Rivera.
Ryan Braun will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers half of the 6th. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Here it comes. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Braun's around first, looking for second now. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitch, and he just drills it right down the line. And that'll put him in a good position here with a runner on second and nobody out.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And here's the powerful Aramis Ramirez. Here's the first offering. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. The 3-1 is on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 3-2 pitch. Oh, what a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2.
Well, this guy's been the heart and soul of this ball club for a long time now. And he delivers for him again. Picks up the RBI on the base hit here.
Scooter Gennett will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Here comes the 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
On at first is Ramirez with nobody out. The 2-2 coming. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Here's Carlos Gomez as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
He's gonna go.
He's set. Now the pitch. I can't get him to go after that slider. It's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
The 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here's the 2-2 home. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Now you've got a run already in, another runner on first. You got to think this has to be a fastball here.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a swing and a miss by Gomez as he's kept off base here, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Nice cold water here.
Into the box, Juan Francisco, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now the 1-0 pitch. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Don't get rattled.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. This is foul right side. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now another 1-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Brewers are out in front, 4-2. Michael Lee will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded, foul. The 1-2 home from Lee. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. No doubt that second inning is the one that really sticks out. He had to use a lot of his energy getting through that one.
Mark McGuire will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
The 1-0 pitch. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Now here it comes. 3-0 now. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Here comes the 3-0. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. Now the 3-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
And that's a pretty good job of staying with the ball because he doesn't really panic after he planked it. And then he just regathers himself and fires a strike to first to get the out.
Yadier Molina will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And here's the first pitch. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. 2 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
Ready now on 1-1. Oh, here's a hard hit ball, but right to the second baseman, Jeanette. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Trevor Rosenthal is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Cliff Lee will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And now a pitch on the way. Ball 1.
1-1.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
The pitch. Got him.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to 3rd, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Omar Infante will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the first offering. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Here it comes now to Infante. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
1-1 on the way. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now the 2-1. Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Well, he got that first out easy enough when he came on, but now it's back-to-back hits here with 1 away. So he's going to have to bear down now and make sure that this thing doesn't get any worse.
Ryan Braun will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. First pitch coming. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Let's keep him right there.
Here comes the 1-0. And Braun a little too early here as this one will hook foul into the seats down the left side. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Turn 2 now. Let's go.
Now the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to first. Peralta for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Aramis Ramirez will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Pause, now the pitch. And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses.
Get this strike out, man.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. A big pitch here, 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Brewers strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Curtis Granderson will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Center fielder.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Lee ready with the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 now from Lee. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Hit softly to the right side. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
The shortstop, number 27,
Johnny Peralta will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And this is going to get down. It's extra bases for Peralta. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
the batter, number 5, second baseman.
Down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the bases, but that's good hustle there to get all the way into third base on the triple. Now, that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Stepping in now, Mark Ellis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
He waits. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another solid outing thus far for Cliff Lee. 2 earned runs through 6 1/3. He's ready now. The pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Here comes the 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
And here, I mean, if this is a high chopper to short, it's an RBI. If it's a lazy fly to right, it's an RBI. Point is, you've got to put the ball in play with a runner on 3rd and 1 out. That's just basic execution that's lacking right there.
John Jay will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Sean Shea.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
He dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from 3rd, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Now you can pretty clearly see he's starting to make some mistakes in location, and they're jumping on him. Here, this is out over the plate, and he doesn't miss it. Lines it for an RBI single.
Now here comes Brewers manager Ron Renicky out of the Milwaukee dugout. And we've seen the end this afternoon of Cliff Lee. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Brandon Kinsler will take over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Brandon Kinsler.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. From the stretch, lined into left center, base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak. Alan Craig will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Let's send this guy to the tower.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. First offering on the way. And a ball 1-0. The next pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Here comes the 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Once he's seen that you've got a little loop in your swing, you won't be afraid to throw that pitch in a spot like this.
line drive now. Let's go. Just get the base hit already.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. 2-2 pitch on the way. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game. Johan Santana will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Johan.
Scooter Gennett will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Scooter Gennett.
And the 8th inning is underway with the ball swung on and grounded to short. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Yeah, kind of a high chopper. This is a tough play for a shortstop on the move. Winds up beating it out.
Carlos Gomez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Good movement there on the fastball as Santana gets ahead 0-1. Check by Santana, now the pitch. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled the ball 1-1. Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
1-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. Craig is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Juan Francisco will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Now the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Now he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Oh, yeah.
From the belt, the pitch. In the air to left center. Under it is Craig, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Jonathan Lucroy will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 home. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now 6-3.
Oh, and insurance runs come at a premium at this late stage of the ball game. And like you said, Matty, that makes this a 3-run game now, and they still need to get 6 outs, but at least now you've got a little bit of breathing room.
Lance Lynn is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Chris Denorfia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Chris Denorfia.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
1-0 on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is lifted in the air out to right. Lee is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Brewers 6 and the Cardinals 3.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tozawa.
Junichi Tozawa.
Michael Lee will stand in, and he's been quiet today, but you just wonder if that's going to last the entire 9 innings.
Normally it doesn't. But give these guys credit. They've had a plan of attack, they've stuck to it, and they've gotten good results.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. There's a forkball in for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now the pitch.
Here we go.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Here he comes on 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Two. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Ready with another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
The 3-2 pitch. That's slowly hit to the right side. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak. Mark McGuire will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Knock it out of here.
First pitch to him. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Comes set. Now the pitch. Forkball right by him. 0-2 now.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Off the plate at 94. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just a nasty slider here. Way off the plate. Plays on the hitter's aggressiveness, and he gets him to go after it.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Hard hit down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And Molina's aboard a base hit.
Well, that's 3 batters faced and 2 hits so far since coming on. Not exactly the scoreline he was hoping for. So he's going to need to dial himself up a little ground ball right here and try to work his way out of this.
Francisco Rodriguez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Curtis Granderson will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone.
Need a base hit here.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. He's ready. Now the pitch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Now the 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Here's the 1-2. This ball will be chopped foul.
Stay out of the double play already.
Here's another 1-2. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. Segura for 1 on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Nice work that time from the Milwaukee bullpen. 9th inning coming up. The Brewers lead it 6-3. Gene Segura will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Now here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Pitch on the way. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. A ball hit hard to the left side. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
I can tell you, it's been at least 20 years since I played third base, but these plays still make me shudder. You see where he's playing. He's trying to take away the bunt, so he's almost up there on the cut of the infield grass. And I'll tell you what, after a play like that, you might have to take a little bit of inventory.
Omar Infante to stand in. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Strike him out.
The 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Yeah.
The 2-0. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Ryan Braun will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. First pitch on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Braun awaiting the 1-0. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Picked up by Peralta. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Jim Henderson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
29, Jim Henderson.
Johnny Peralta will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game.
The shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. Ready on 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Mark Ellis will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Here's the first offering. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Matt Adams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32, Matt Adams.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Should the lead hold, the win would go to Cliff Lee. From the belt, kicks and deals. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
And this might be just what the crowd needs to get off their hands a little bit. Last thing you want to do on the mound is hit a guy and have the crowd come to life against him.
Matt Carpenter will step in, a base hit in his last time. Here's the first offering. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
Very important here with two guys on following the hit by pitch. He had to come out and establish the count in his favor, and he did just that.
What was that?
He's set, now the pitch. And he lays off for ball one.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
First and second now, one man out.
You can do it.
The 1-1 home. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Therefore, it is Infante, and there are two away now.
Left fielder number 21, Alan Craig.
Alan Craig is the last chance now with two out here in the ninth.
Come on now.
First pitch coming.
Here we go.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in Game 1.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Jonathan Lucroy. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 6-3. So long from St. Louis.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 6 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.